Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Echoes of the Ages. In a time of uncertainty, conflict, and profound global challenges, we find ourselves seeking wisdom, guidance, and perspective. The situation in Ukraine, the soaring cost of energy, and the complex interplay of geopolitics have left us grappling with questions that demand thoughtful reflection and decisive action. Today, we turn to a voice from history, a leader whose resolve, insight, and oratory prowess guided a nation and the world through some of its darkest days. A man whose understanding of power, diplomacy, and human nature continues to resonate with our present struggles. We've brought back the indomitable spirit of Sir Winston Churchill to share his thoughts on the current crisis in Ukraine, the implications for our energy landscape, and his advice for navigating the turbulent waters of our time. His words once rallied a people to victory, inspired hope in the face of despair, and shaped the course of history. Please join me in extending a warm and heartfelt welcome to the incomparable Sir Winston Churchill.
Ladies and gentlemen, I find myself before you today, summoned from the annals of history to address a world once again besieged by conflict, uncertainty, and the relentless march of time. Though I stand here in the year 2023, the echoes of the past reverberate with a haunting familiarity. I am Winston Churchill, a man who once navigated the stormy seas of a world at war. A painter, a writer, a statesman, but above all, a servant to the cause of freedom and democracy. In my time, we faced the dark shadow of tyranny, the menace of fascism, and the threat to our very way of life. We stood firm, united in purpose, guided by principle, and driven by an unyielding resolve to prevail. Today, you look upon a world grappling with new challenges, yet haunted by old demons. The specter of war looms large once again, as Russia's invasion of Ukraine casts a pall over Europe and beyond. The principles of sovereignty, self-determination, and international law are tested, and the world must respond with clarity and conviction. The cost of energy skyrockets. Nations grapple with existential threats, and the very fabric of our global community is stretched thin. Yet in the face of adversity, we must remember the lessons of history, the values that bind us, and the indomitable spirit of humanity. Allow me to share my reflections on these pressing matters, drawing from the wisdom of the past to illuminate the path forward. In the darkest hours of the Second World War, we faced a foe that sought to trample upon the rights of nations, to subjugate the free, and to impose a cruel and unyielding ideology. Today, we witness a similar struggle in the lands of Ukraine, where the principles of sovereignty and self-determination are once again under siege. The invasion of Ukraine by Russia is not merely a regional conflict. It is a challenge to the very order that has maintained peace and stability since the end of the great wars of the last century. It is a test of our collective will, our commitment to the rule of law, and our resolve to stand up to aggression. We must not falter in our support for the Ukrainian people, nor must we shy away from the hard truths that this conflict reveals about the state of our world. The threats of nuclear warfare, the manipulation of international bodies, and the erosion of trust among nations are not mere hypotheticals. They are the stark realities of our time. The soaring cost of energy, driven in part by this conflict, is a reminder of our interconnectedness and our vulnerability to the whims of despots and dictators. We must redouble our efforts to secure our energy independence, to invest in sustainable solutions, and to forge partnerships that transcend political divides. In my time, we understood that the strength of a nation lay not only in its military might, but in its economic vitality, its technological prowess, and its moral integrity. We must apply these lessons to our present challenges, recognizing that the path to prosperity is paved with innovation, cooperation, and a steadfast commitment to our shared values. The question of Ukraine's desire to join NATO and the broader implications for security in Eastern Europe must be approached with both caution and conviction. Alliances are not mere conveniences. They are solemn commitments, binding us together in common cause and mutual defense. NATO must remain a beacon of collective security, a shield against aggression, and a symbol of our shared commitment to peace. It must adapt to the changing dynamics of our world without losing sight of its founding principles. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand at a crossroads where the choices we make will shape the destiny of generations to come. We must draw from the wellspring of our history, learn from our triumphs and our tragedies, and move forward with courage, wisdom, and relentless pursuit of justice. In the words that once stirred a nation, we shall never surrender. We shall face our challenges with resolve, embrace our responsibilities with vigor, and strive for a world where the dignity of all is upheld and the promise of freedom endures. Thank you, and may we all find the strength to do what is right.
Thank you, Sir Winston Churchill, and thank you for everyone watching. Hopefully we earned your subscription today. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep learning. Goodbye for now.